to be honest, none of us really watch the numbers or TV too much. I think that's just something that Coach Saban really never lets you talk about, even when you're, sort of get that number one in AP we got. He's always saying, they love you just as long as you're winning games, and I think that's what it comes down to. So even though we're an underdog, and people say, oh, does that give you a little more edge, a little more determination? I think, that's enough said with the fact that we lost to them last year. And even if we were ranked number one and they were ranked, 25th, or we were ranked 25th and they're ranked number one, I think it doesn't matter. It's one of those games where there's a little bit of animosity, I think, between the two teams for the fact that, we've all been battling last year for the number one spot and this year for the number one spot. And I just know that by the time this game comes on Saturday, it's going to be a hard-hitting game. And, the underdog or the whoever on top, the numbers, it's not really going to matter. It's going to matter between the lines that day. And just happy to be a part of it.
So what's it like around your house this week? I mean,
I have my cousins all giving me crap just because of the fact that they all went to Florida, they all go to Florida or graduated, and they're all excited more about the game. It's I get a lot of talk from my cousins saying, I hope you do really well, but I hope Florida wins. So it's one of those situations where it's funny, but at the same time, I think I know my family at least. Everyone who was a Florida fan is sort of turning to Alabama just for the fact that, I guess they always say blood comes first, even though they're alumni there. But it's definitely an interesting experience because, last year I was in the stands for it, so it wasn't like, I was really playing against Florida. But now that, it's going to be me on the field actually playing, my family's lineage or whatever it is, it's going to be interesting, especially growing up, going to all Florida games. But, it's an opportunity that you, I guess, look forward to and savor. And I know I'm going to remember this game for probably forever. So I'm just looking forward to the opportunity to go out there and play my best.
What's the difference in your knee now versus maybe 3 weeks ago? How do you feel?
I mean, it's totally different. It's one of those situations where, I actually dealt with a pretty severe knee injury, and we did just about everything you could do, just like Troy Polamalu did up for the Steelers to try to get it back. And, I'm way ahead of schedule for what they expected, and just the ability to go out there and do things now, you have a confidence level within yourself that you're really not worrying about it when before you go out there, you may question some things, or you may have a lack of confidence, or you're blocking someone and all of a sudden you're sort of looking behind because you don't want someone to fall on you. But all those things are sort of thrown out the window now. And it was finally the first time last week when I was able to actually go out there and not really